Hey, what's going on, Z Nation? Zaid here on ZSN. And today, guys, we're going to be talking about the Los Angeles Lakers versus the OKC Thunder tonight. The Lakers, guys, tonight went into OKC in game one of the second round of the NBA playoffs. And you can just tell, by the matchup in hand that things were not going to be in a good positive position for the Lakers going into this matchup. And there's a lot of mistakes. There's a lot of things that went bad. Obviously, Austin Reeves did not have a good game. If anything, he had arguably maybe one of the worst games of his career in the playoffs. So, we're going to get to his bad performance out there tonight when it came down to it. And there's a lot of situations where there's a lot of hate being thrown his way. And I kind of get it. But at the same time, we all have to know that it is the OKC Thunder. They are the reigning champs for a reason. And, they are a defensive team first more than anything. And the Lakers don't have that in their arsenal going into this matchup anyway. So the depth is what's really hurting the Lakers. I mean, when it comes down to it, and just defense. Defense is just going to really hurt the Lakers going into this series against OKC, and that's just a problem. That's just a problem that we saw tonight from the Lakers. And I can give you guys this: the Lakers. I was impressed by the Lakers when it came to their not competitiveness, but the way that they were playing the game. It seemed like they really did not want to give up, but at the same time, it seemed like they may not win this game when it comes all said and done. So, I mean, it's just game one. Maybe game two, they will show up, but it's something that we just have to wait and see when it comes to the Lakers and their and in this series, when it comes down to it. So hopefully, things go well for the Lakers going into this series, but at the same time, guys, just don't be surprised. I mean, the Lakers are not a team that is capable of going toe to toe with the reigning champs, a good defensive team first type of a team like the OKC Thunder. So it is something that we have to put that in mind going into this series in the second round versus the OKC Thunder. So, and it was kind of expected. I just knew once we were going to face OKC, it's going to be a tough one, but at the same time, it's a matchup that I'm kind of expected that's not going to be easy for the Lakers going into this series. So it is what it is, and you never know, guys. Game two may be a whole different scenario. Maybe the Lakers will show up in that game. Maybe Austin Reeves will have a good game in that matchup against them. But guys, it is. It was just very bad to see. It was just very bad, and it just seemed that the Lakers' lack of defense and a lack of depth and players can play defense. It's just not qualified to the level of what the OKC Thunder brings to the table when it comes all said and done. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So let's get right into the comments that are coming in before I get into my analysis of this game and stats and everything like that. And for those of you who are joining me at the moment, thank you all so much for joining me on ZSN. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, follow me all across social media: Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. So the links will be on the YouTube channel if you guys want to go check that out. And of course, just follow me on Facebook. We have a big following there. I really appreciate it. And, guys, I really appreciate the continued love and support. You guys are just an amazing audience on YouTube, and you guys are just so awesome. I really appreciate it. Let's get right into the comments here from Daniel, the OG on this platform on ZSN. Welcome to the live stream, buddy. Really appreciate you joining. Thank you so much. Reeves Brick Show. Yeah, I mean, Austin Reeves, there's no doubt about it. He had a horrible game. He had a horrible game, guys. I think he went, what, 3 of 15 or 3 of 14. I mean, it was a bad showing from his shooting aspects. I mean, it was just bad all around for Austin Reeves, when it came down to it. And, I'm just was scrolling on X just before I went live and seeing a lot of hate. And people are questioning if he deserves an extension with the Lakers and or sign the max contract that he is well deserved. I still think he deserves it, no matter how he's showing in the postseason. I mean, he just came back from injury, so and I kind of get it. Maybe he had a couple of days in for him to heal up or be ready to go for this matchup. But guys, it is a type of situation where the Lakers just have to, or we do, we just have to wait and see. Maybe game two will be a whole different scenario for Austin Reeves. Maybe he'll show up and ball out against OKC. But again, we all have to realize something. OKC is a really good defensive team. And Austin Reeves is not known for being a good defensive player, so he's more of an offensive scorer guy that he is, which is obviously awesome to have. But at the same time, defensive players and teams in general will recognize the flaws of a player when it comes to their efforts defensively. So they took full advantage of that of a player, and that's what Austin Reeves has. I mean, he is an offensive guy. He's a scorer type guy. So the OKC Thunder are going to you know go all over Austin Reeves. When it comes down to that. Um, so yeah, I mean, he had a bad game and all that, but no matter what, I mean, I still think he's going to get paid no matter what. I mean, he's going to get paid over the summer. He may sign the extension with the Lakers or sign that max contract with the Lakers. But at the same time, guys, I mean, Austin Reeves, though, he has to show up. He has to show up. I mean, this is the only way. I mean, if LeBron is able to show up in this game, in this matchup, he played very well tonight. I mean, let's give credit where credit is due. MVP of tonight's game goes to LeBron James for the Los Angeles Lakers. He was awesome tonight. But, he didn't get a lot of help. There was not a lot of help around him. Rui Hachimura, I mean, he did his thing, but still, he, you know, did not show up in this game. And along with Austin Reeves, where's the help at? The only help that is truly can help LeBron is Luka Doncic. And Luka Doncic is nowhere near to be ready to go for this series anyway. He's not even, practicing with the team. So that hurts the Lakers there and that type of situation. So, it is what it is, guys. I mean, this is kind of expected what we could see from the Lakers going into this series. And like I said before the playoffs started, and my analysis of how I can see the Lakers in the postseason with the flaws that they have, if anything, they will be eliminated in the second round. That was my prediction. That's what I expected from the Lakers. If they can get past the first round, good. Second round, they'll be eliminated because I knew they're going to be facing either the OKC Thunder or maybe the Spurs. And the Spurs, I think the Lakers could have handled the Spurs. I think they could have. I mean, they can. But when it comes to OKC, they're on a whole different level. They're a really good defensive team, and that's what I love about this the OKC Thunder. They are a really good defensive team. They are a defensive first team more than anything. Shooting and scoring can come later, but when you have defense intact as the number one priority for you to play games, that's something that the Lakers will obviously do great at when it comes down to that. So, it is something that, the Lakers lack for sure. And OKC is just a master of playing very good defense, throughout the league and now against the Lakers. So, but yeah, I mean, Reeves choked for sure. Hopefully, he will show up in game two and dominate, and along with LeBron and everyone else, just shows up. I mean, maybe just this game one loss will test the Lakers to see how they can somehow manage to beat the OKC Thunder. But you never know. We just have to wait and see. Maybe we just have to wait for sure. What's up to you too, Daniel? Welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. Thank you so much. Must win game two. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, they have to. I mean, they have to win one of those games in OKC, but we just have to wait and see how that goes in game two, for sure. Have Reeves on bench. Uh, I don't see that happening. I don't see that happening. He's going to be in the starting lineup. JJ Redick needs all the best players uh, available and especially ready to go in the starting lineup. So there's no doubt about it. I don't see him being benched, but it's just one game where he played badly. Maybe he will show up in game two. You never know. So. And you never know, maybe the Luke Kennard situation, maybe he needs to start or something. I'm not sure, but it's something that it's not looking good so far for the Lakers. But it's kind of expected, guys. We're not so surprised. The Lakers lack depth. They lack defense more than anything, and it's just that's what's going to hurt the Lakers in this series, no doubt about it. And the turnovers for sure is going to hurt the Lakers for sure. I think they had 14 as a team, but that's kind of impressive by the Lakers because they kind of managed their turnover ratio. So if anything, the Lakers played better in this matchup as expected, which is kind of weird to say, but at the same time, it's good to see that the Lakers did not give up or did not like show any weakness or they showed weaknesses, but they didn't show like that they wanted to not show effort in this game. You can tell they wanted to show effort. Even Rui Hachimura shooting those threes and just it gotten close at times, but then it's just gotten away from them because of the lack of defense, and that's what really hurt the Lakers for sure when it comes down to it, guys. Uh, might be a sweep or gentleman's sweep. Uh, I mean, I hope it's not a sweep. Hopefully, the Lakers can win at least one or two games in LA and then get eliminated. But hopefully that will not be the case. Hopefully, guys. I mean, I really hope that the Lakers will win one and not get swept. I just hope they don't because it's just I just don't want to see that. I really don't. I don't want to see the Lakers get swept. But again, as I mentioned, this team is a really good team, the OKC Thunder. So, just the Lakers have to win one. They have to win one, even if it's a close game scenario where the Lakers win by 1 point. That's good enough for me. If that's hopefully it's not a sweep. Hopefully it's not. Samurai Beast Warrior, welcome to the live stream. Really appreciate you joining. OKC, KFC, UFC, Lakers in 5. We have to really question that. Yeah, Daniel, I think it's maybe Lakers in 6 or 7. If anything, it should be game 7. That is a likelihood situation. Maybe 6, you never know, but maybe 7 or 6. Any one of these two, but Lakers in 5, I don't see that happen unless they win game 2 and then they go to LA in game 3 and 4 and win those. Then maybe it's a game 5 or Lakers in 5 or something. I'm not sure, but it's an unlikely scenario. Samurai Beast Warrior, it's not. Lakers will win this series in 5. Maybe. You have a lot of enthusiasm, man. I love the enthusiasm, but it's just not a reality. I'm sorry. Daniel, hey, uh, Samurai, gotta have magic on that. Yeah, I mean, yeah, for sure. Or a miracle, if anything, when it comes to this Lakers team. Maybe they'll have maybe Luka returning. You never know. If he returns, maybe things will turn around for the better. But again, guys, depth is what's going to hurt the Lakers, especially when it comes to a good depth team of the OKC Thunder. They have a really good depth team along with a first defensive team first type team. So they all are really good players. I mean, they know how to play very well as a good defensive team, and the Lakers are going to for sure um, not be going toe to toe with that because they are lacking defensive efforts. And the only good defensive player on the team is Marcus Smart, guys. I mean, that's the reality, and LeBron James. Uh, Everyone else, DeAndre Ayton he's not even showing it at times. So our pure defensive players is Marcus Smart and LeBron James. So that's our only defense on the team. So you know, it's the reality, guys. It's the reality. That's why the off season is going to be a huge project for Rob Pelinka, or maybe his job will be on the line. Um, by the time we reach the off season, you never know. And I heard about there's a lot of rumors that you know the new owner group of the Lakers that they maybe will add an executive to team up with Rob Pelinka, but you never know. I heard it's Bob Myers, so maybe that would be a possibility. But I don't really see that happening, guys. But you never know. We just have to wait and see how this turns out going into the off season. The Lakers get eliminated in the second round, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is, guys. I'm not really surprised, really. I'm really not. This Thunder team is a really good team. They are the reigning champs for a reason, and there's a reason why Shea is, a MVP candidate, and he's going to win it, no doubt about it. So the guy's going to be a back-to-back MVP, and if he plays well, or if they all play well and move forward and past the Western Conference with the Spurs or maybe the Wolves and go into the NBA Finals, and whoever they're facing, the Knicks or whatever, they they may win a championship back to back. So it's the reality. It is. So yeah. SGA PGA USA Lakers in five. Maybe. Uh, I love the enthusiasm. Just ask Shannon Sharp, Lakers in five. Yeah, I mean, Shannon Sharp, sits that meme or his sayings. The Lakers haven't won a Game Five series yet, so maybe we all need to calm down with that. But you never know. You never know. Maybe game two will roll out and maybe the Lakers will win that one. And then they go back to LA in game three and four, win those. And maybe they can win it back in OKC in game five and win it there. You never know. I mean, maybe a miracle will happen and everyone shows up and see the flaws of OKC and say, let's take full advantage of that and go into those matchups now because we already played them and we already know the schemes now. So maybe things will get better for the Lakers. But no, no, the Lakers just don't have a good defensive team. They don't have a good depth team. So guys, it's not in the cards. It's not. I mean, I hate to be that Debbie Downer here, but it just doesn't seem like it's going to be the reality. I mean, the Lakers are going to get eliminated by the OKC Thunder in this series because there's a lot of flaws to the Lakers game, and it's just really showing, and it showed tonight. Okay, sure, there were times with Lakers were getting close to breaking the lead down from the Thunder, and just things will get pretty bright. But at the same time, it just didn't look it because you know the Thunders are a good defensive team, and the Lakers are not. So And they realized that with Austin Reeves. They took full advantage of the situation with Austin Reeves, of his flaws. He's not a good defensive player, and he's more of a scorer, shooter, great offensive guy. And that's what really hurt him in this game. And he kind of got exposed, in this game, when it came down to those flaws. But you never know. Maybe, with the criticisms that he's getting for sure on social media with bigger fans and with the analytics, with his with the posts that I've been seeing after the game about his contract max deal, he is probably going to feel the hate towards that and take that personal. You never know. Maybe he will show up in game two. You never know. We just have to wait and see about that. We just have to wait and see. Hopefully things turn around for the Lakers in game two, but we have to wait and see. All right, guys, let's get into the Lakers analysis of tonight's game. There was obviously, as we all saw, it was not great. The Lakers got blown out by the OKC Thunder, 108-90. Obviously, the player of the game goes to LeBron James. He had a really good game out there tonight, guys. 27 points, went 12 of 17 from the field, 3 of 6 from the three, 4 rebounds, and 6 assists with 1 steal out there tonight, guys. And, he was the only guy really that really wanted to win this game for us in his efforts tonight. But, it just did not look pretty for everyone to not show up and step up and help out LeBron in this game. So, it is what it is, guys. I mean, the Lakers, as I mentioned, the flaws are well known in their flaws of how badly they played tonight. And, especially not playing good on defense. And as I mentioned, with the turnovers, the Lakers, for some reason, hold on, where are they at? Okay, where's the turnover ratio? Okay, yeah, they had 17 turnovers, but I think going into the fourth, they had 14 turnovers. So, they managed to control it, but still, OKC did have 14 turnovers. Maybe that's what I got mistaken, my fault. Yeah, with Shea turn over the ball 7 times, he did not have a good game, but just imagine how he will show up in game 2. The Lakers are gonna get crushed by the MVP of the league in Shea. So, things are going to look pretty bad for the Lakers, when it comes down to that. But, you know, it was bad. It was bad. But, I'm not surprised. Just saying, guys, I'm not surprised by the results of this loss. So, but LeBron tonight, guys, had a really good game, 27 points. Rui Hachimura had a solid night, 18 points, went 3 of 6 from the three, 2 rebounds and 2 assists with 1 steal and 1 block. So, guys, he showed some efforts, but it was just not enough to help out LeBron in this game. He needed that go-to guy like an Austin Reeves to help him out when it comes to scoring, but it just wasn't the case. And, with DeAndre Ayton, he had 10 points and 11 rebounds with 1 block out there tonight, guys. A solid night for him. Marcus Smart had 12 points, went 2 of 8 from the three, so he was struggling from the three, but managed to give us 4 rebounds and 7 assists with 4 steals tonight. So he's our rock when it comes to be the only player on the team that plays defense. So, guys, it's the reality of the situation. I mean, LeBron is our like a second best defender, but when it comes down to it, Marcus Smart is our best defensive player on the team. And like I said before, when it comes down to the offseason, who we need to bring back, number one priority for me will be Marcus Smart. Marcus Smart is our glue that holds the defense together. When he's not, the Lakers completely fall apart defensively when he's not there. So, hopefully things get better for the Lakers, when it comes to adding on some really good defensive players, and maybe they can go finally toe to toe with a team like OKC next season. So, it's just that's the priorities for me, is to add on defense and depth to that as well. going into the offseason, and I think number one priority is to bring back Marcus Smart into the fray when it comes down to it. So, but four steals tonight for Marcus Smart. He's awesome. He's awesome defensively. And then obviously Austin Reeves, he had a bad game. Yeah, 3 of 16. That's bad. That's bad for Austin Reeves when it comes down to a type of guy that we know that he's a good scorer. He can attack the rim and just be a good offensive player for us. But he just wasn't. It wasn't the case, and it's just you know it's just a reality, guys. I mean, he did not have the good game out there tonight, guys. He had 5 rebounds and 6 assists with 1 block, but yeah, and went 0 of 5 from the three. So this is arguably one of the worst games out of Austin Reeves, probably in the postseason or maybe just in his career, when it comes down to it. I mean, it looked bad tonight for Austin Reeves, but my hope is an optimism about Austin Reeves is that he will hopefully bounce back and show up in game two along with LeBron and just bring that scoring ability that he's well known for being, and just everyone else just realizing that they need to step up more to go toe to toe with the reigning champs in OKC. So it's just it's just a reality. It's just a reality of the situation of how things had to go better for the Lakers going into this series against OKC. So maybe game two will be a change of that for the Lakers going into this series. But yeah, when it comes down to the bench, I mean, it sucks that Jared Vanderbilt had to leave the game, and for obvious reasons, he dislocated his pinky. I don't know if you guys saw the photo. He completely dislocated his pinky. It just completely bended. It's gruesome, so I don't recommend anybody to see it. But if you guys are able to see it, it doesn't look good. He's going to be out. He's out for the series and for the playoffs for sure. It's a dislocated pinky, so it's going to take him a while if he wants to come back. And for him, so injuries are stacking up for the Lakers along with Luka Doncic. So you know, speedy recovery and prayers up for Jared Vanderbilt to get better soon. Then when you look at the rest, I mean, Jake Laravia, he had a bad game as well, guys. It just seemed for a guy who was playing for 14 minutes in the game, only managed to give us 3 points and 1 rebound out there and 1 steal, 1 block. But it's just if anything, you should have gave those minutes to somebody that really wanted to play in this game, maybe like a Bronny or maybe a Nick Smith Jr. to show some abilities out there tonight, but it just wasn't the case. And it looked pretty bad for him tonight. Jackson Hayes not had a good game out there tonight. He only had 3 points and 6 rebounds out there tonight, guys. So not the best out of Jackson Hayes. Then Luke Kennard. Um, he did not have a good game as well. He only had 7 points, went 1 of 4 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three, and managed to only put up 5 rebounds, which is pretty good. But still, his shooting should have been very helpful for us in this game, if anything. So, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, I hate to say it, but keep saying that, but it's the reality, guys. I mean, the Lakers are not in a team that can go toe to toe with the reigning champs in OKC. They're on a whole different level. I mean, the Lakers at best were going to get past the first round and then get eliminated in the second. That's the main result. If it was the other way around and the Lakers were in the Nugget situation and got past maybe the Timberwolves and somebody somehow get to face the second round against the Spurs, which I think the Spurs is a more better matchup for the Lakers because they are a young team, and Wemby is still this is his first, I believe, this is his first playoff run as in his career. So this would have been an easy result for the Lakers to gain full advantage against the Spurs in that matchup in the second round instead of the Timberwolves. But you know, why are we not? Why are we surprised? I mean, we're facing the reigning champs in OKC. The Lakers are going to struggle for sure against them because of the flaws that they have. The defense is not good on the Lakers. The depth for sure is not good. The rotation is not good for the Lakers. And just the lack of defense and players not playing good defense is just what's really hurting the Lakers. So I just saw like notifications of from Bleacher Report, Marcus Smart reaction to the game loss. He was blunt. And I think, when it comes down to it, Marcus Smart, guys, I mean, he's a really good leader in the locker room. I mean, the guy just knows the flaws and knows how to motivate a team, and he really knows how to do that. So, and he's blunt about it. So hopefully, you know, with his leadership and along with LeBron, maybe things will turn around for the Lakers in game two or something. But, we just have to wait and see about that. So, but yeah, guys, I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully, that's the only thing we can say now is that the Lakers will just bounce back. That's the only alternative. The Lakers will just have to bounce back going into the series and in game two, and maybe they'll win one. Maybe they'll win one. Maybe they will, win game three and four. I don't know, but it doesn't seem like it's going to be the reality. The Lakers have their flaws, and it's going to hurt them in this series. So it is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. I want to thank Daniel and Samurai Beast Warrior for you guys' comments. I really appreciate it. And for those of you who are joining me, thank you all so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you haven't yet, please follow me all across social media, Facebook, Instagram, X. I'm also on TikTok and Threads as well. So please be sure to follow me all across social media and hit that notification bell and subscribe to ZSN on YouTube. Please show me the love support by hitting that notification bell and joining me every post-game show. For every Lakers games, I give my analysis and thoughts about everything that goes down when it comes to the Lakers, when it comes to the wins, when it comes to losses, and when it comes to trade rumors, updates, and draft, everything. This is the channel for you. And I always post on the community tab and all over social media as well about anything when it comes to the Los Angeles Lakers. So please be sure to follow me all across social media, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next live stream and the next video. Let's just hope some optimism that going into game two, we can just hope for a win. That's the only way. And maybe the Lakers will show up when it comes to scoring and score right away, and just not allow the OKC Thunder to just gain any sort of momentum in this series. And maybe that's how they'll win games, because they can't play defense. They don't have the rotations to do it, to go toe to toe with their rotations and their depth. So that's the only alternative. The Lakers' alternative and their best repertoire in their arsenal is their offense and their scoring, with Austin Reeves, LeBron, and the shooting from Luke Kennard, and even Austin Reeves and LeBron as well. So, and Rui Hachimura. So, it is something that, that's the only thing that the Lakers have in their arsenal, that they can try to win games like this. But, it just doesn't seem like the reality, guys, unfortunately. So, I don't know. Let's just hope. Let's just hope and pray that the Lakers will go into game two with a hopeful win going into this series in game two. So let's just hope for that. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Follow me all across social media, hit that notification bell, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next live stream and the next video. Thanks so much for watching. Go Lakers. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe out there.